morning, Copites. This is hashtag 4079. Please like, share, subscribe to this channel, and let me introduce you to it. It's LFC Red Forever channel. I made it, and so far the viewing is getting better and better. I hope more people subscribe and like my actual videos, and if they want to comment, they can comment. Ask me questions, I will reply as soon as possible. I've supported Liverpool all of my life, and I go back way to the 80s when I was watching basically Kenny Dalglish, Ian Morby, Ian Rush, John Barnes, Peter Beardsley, John Aldridge. The list goes on and on and on. I go back that far, and I've always supported Liverpool. That's all I know. I don't know anything else, to be honest. That's me done. So let's just speak about the Man City game. It's going to be a very difficult game from what I can see, and everybody's wishing players up there to get injured and all this stuff. But to me, why don't we face their best? We can see how good they are throughout the season, and see what we're challenging. I'd rather do it like that than people saying, Edison's getting injured, Laporte is out for 6 months, and the list goes on and on. I don't really care. We've got the players that could challenge them, even at their best. We just have to show it. Because like if you beat their best, it gives you that boost. So you will go on to throughout the season and basically try to win the league. I don't understand this stuff. I wish this guy was injured. I wish that guy was injured. I'm not. Listen, this is not the 90s Man United team and all that stuff we used to bow down to. No. It's a long way off there. This is the best Liverpool team since the John Barnes team in the 80s. So, in my opinion, anyway, I don't know what people might say. 08, 09 team, maybe Brendan Rodgers' team, but from top to bottom, from the goalkeeper to the striker, it's just amazing. We've got amazing players. We have to back them no matter what. The thing is, the season does worry you a bit, because you never know what's going to happen with us. And people are saying maybe one or two injuries away, and we're probably going to fall apart, like Salah and Van Dijk. They said that about Alisson, but we didn't fall apart. I think Adrian, when he played, we won all these games, apart from one. I think that was the Napoli game away. So, we've got the players. Oxlade came back. Look at him. Origi on the bench. Look at him. I mean, we've got the players. We've got the players. Just don't start believing what other people say, especially trying to bring us down because they're all hating on us. Because as far as I'm aware, nobody wants Liverpool to be top again, because they know once Liverpool is top again, we're going to dominate like we always did in the past. We just need that one league title, and then it's going to open the gates for us to win some more. With or without Klopp. We're going to plan after Klopp. I mean, I don't want the guy to leave, but he has that way of thinking sometimes. 7 years is enough. I have to go elsewhere, take a break before I start a new job. He's going to miss Liverpool like the rest of them did. Look at Gerrard Houllier when he left. Can't stop talking about Liverpool. Benitez when he left. Brendan Rodgers when he's left. Kenny when he left. I mean, once you leave this family, it ain't the same anymore. Let's just be honest there. And for Klopp to leave, it's going to be tough, but we have to recover. Not like we did with Graham Souness in the 90s when we basically replaced him with Kenny. It was never going to work. I mean, we tried it, but it became a failure after that. He got rid of the boot room. He got rid of a lot of stuff too quickly, and then we never recovered. We're still recovering now, which is the saddest thing about it. But never mind about that. Let's talk about the Man City game. A starting lineup. Obviously, Alisson in goal. Obviously, Trent, and I hope Matip is fit, but can't see it happening. Unfortunately, we have to cope with Lovren at the back. And like when Aguero plays against Lovren, he has a field day, like most do. Whenever I watch Lovren, I've seen all the teams he faces, they always target him. They leave Van Dijk, but always target him. But sometimes I wonder, like, be a captain Van Dijk. Swap with him. Say to him, like, you go that side, let me take care of this guy if he's not coping with the person. That's a leadership showing. You have to be a leader. You can't keep letting the guy get bullied in games and just watch him from the sideline. No, come on. We're a team here. I know it would destroy his pride, but if you discuss it before the game with him, Van Dijk, then you could just tell him, like, if they bully you, I know it's hard to say it, I'll come over and deal with them. You just take care of the runners. Simple as that. That's all you have to do. It will save us the embarrassment of conceding goals, and then we're going to start having a go at him, the poor guy. I know he loves Liverpool. I know he's Liverpool through and through, but most of the games he gets bullied by these guys, and it's high time you, Van Dijk, start going to him and telling him, let me take care of that player. Let me deal with them. As soon as you start bullying him and scaring the player, then you could go back to normal shape. Because the player ain't going to come back, is he? He's going to be scared throughout the game. Yeah, so it's going to be Van Dijk and Lovren at the back with Robertson on the left, and it's going to be the three. Fabinho, obviously we rested him, so it's so obvious that's going to start. Henderson and Wijnaldum. That's the three that are always going to start. Front three, Firmino, Salah and Mane. That's our best lineup. So, until players get fit. I hope Shaqiri gets back as well. We need him on the bench with his creative thinking, because not many people can see through eye of a needle, like, how to pass the ball through for strikers, since he hasn't been playing. Poor guy needs to start games as well, because sitting on the bench all the time and coming in the last 5 minutes ain't going to help him. Yeah, so that's my lineup. Alisson, Trent, Lovren, Van Dijk, Robertson, Fabinho, Henderson, Wijnaldum, Salah, Firmino, and the main man, Mane. Let's just hope we destroy them. That's all I want. Just destroy them. Don't concede a goal. Stop conceding goals. Go back to basics. We conceded too many goals this season. I know I spoke about that before, but it's just too many goals by unnecessary mistakes. We could stop these things, but it keeps happening again and again. I think the reason we're conceding goals more often this season is because Van Dijk ain't covering the other defenders anymore like he was doing last season. Maybe the manager said to him, take it easy. Don't start running about like you usually do. Just stand in your ground instead of like covering other players. Because that's what I've noticed. I've noticed that he's not covering like the other players anymore, like he used to before. Maybe the club told him, let them deal with their own mistakes. You deal with yours. Simple as that. Maybe that's what's happened. We need Salah on form this game. We're desperate for him to start performing. We need these goals back. Some people say maybe because he's unselfish now, it's harder for him to score goals. No. If you're a footballer, you could deal with a lot of situations, especially like when to pass, when to shoot, and all that stuff. The problem with him, he's shooting from every angles and it's not working. Just get back to basics. Remember when he first came to us? Nobody expected that many goals. Just get back to that. Just play your game. Set up the strikers. Set up your teammates. Shoot when you get the chance and see what happens after that. When you're trying too hard, especially I play the game so I know it. When you're trying too hard, you have the mindset of making a lot of mistakes, and especially decision-wise. You just don't know when to shoot, when to pass, and then it just scrambles up in your brain, and then it ends up being a throw-in or going out for a goal kick. Just too many of that's happening with him at the moment. Firmino needs to start scoring goals. I know he scored against Villa. That goal should have stood, but he's our number 9. I know he's different to other number 9s, but we still need more goals from him. At least 15 a season. This season especially. At least 15. At least 15. I don't mind maybe 14 or 30, but 15 should be his target at the end of the season. Mane, what can I say? I don't think he had a good game against Villa. I think he was poor because the decision making he was doing during the games made me bloody angry most of the time, because sometimes he had to pass and then he goes the wrong direction to pass. Sometimes like he has to shoot and he doesn't shoot. It was just like combination of those kind of stuff during the game, which wasn't making any sense when he was playing. But it's Mane. He could have the most like outstanding game against City. I mean, that's what I'm expecting in a way. So let's just hope he gets some goals in that game. In regards to this channel, it's growing. We're getting a lot of likes. We're getting a lot of views. I'm still waiting for comments. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. That's all I'm asking for. Let's do this. Come on, Liverpool.